All right, folks, on the Bossman show with new head coach from Evansville, representing the Purple Aces in this nice polo shirt there with a Nike swoosh on it. David Ragland in Evansville, where I used to go up there and gamble at the casino 2 hours from Nashville. I was in Tennessee State. So what's up with you, coach?
Not too much, boss man. How you doing?
Hey, I'm living life, man. It's 101 in Atlanta today, so it's hot, but I'm loving it.
It's a cool day. It's a cool day in Atlanta.
Yeah.
101, that's light.
Yes. And here it's hot and humid, so it's even 2 times worse.
Absolutely. Stay inside.
Yes, indeed. Hey, man, how I feel to be back home, brother?
Feels great. Feels really, really good. It's a little bit different. My son laughs at me because I tell the story. Usually for the past 20 years, I've come home to hang out with my family, put my feet up, catch up with old friends. This time, I'm coming back home to work. So it's a different feel, but home is home. Home is where I grew up. A lot of people contributed to the maturation process of me as a young man, as a person, as a professional. And it's an opportunity for me to get back to the community that's done so much for me.
No doubt, man. Evansville's in a great spot. Right off the I-24 up there, man. Great arena you guys play in the Ford Center downtown as well, man. So I think Evansville, a lot of good things going on for Evansville as well, man.
Absolutely.
And like you said, that city. So when you go recruit a young man, you are Evansville. You grew up there. You can really sell them on the city and the people. Once all about how I can help mold you as a young man after years in Evansville to come back and still give back and pour into it because of what it done for you.
Absolutely. And the thing is, I think people feed off energy. I love your energy. I'm sure it's easy for people to interview with you because you have great energy. And that's the one thing. There's a lot of pride that I have in this, just the community, then the university, then the program. So if you can feel that as a student athlete that's getting recruited, it's hard for you not to believe in it as well. But it's truth behind it. There's a lot of times I've recruited places and I saw the vision with no proof that it's happened before. Just straight up belief, believe me, trust me, blind faith. Here is different. Here's the vision, but there's proof that there's been really good teams, really good coaches, pros, in a great place with wonderful people. Can't beat it.
No doubt. I'm asking you, Coach Ragland, my father's 81 years old. He's 82 years old in August. He's a coach. And his why was he wanted to help young men in Atlanta become better young men and teach them the game of football, basketball, and baseball, in addition to being a barber. So for you, what is your why? Why'd you get into coaching? And what about this business makes you so happy, man?
Spot on. So what your father, what he did, I'm a servant leader by I guess I was grown into it by just nature. My mother, my father, that's what they've done. My mother worked in at-risk programs at the YMCA, and I've always seen them giving to other people, give their time, give their attention, give their money, whatever it may be, they were given to other people. I think as you give to other people, then somehow, some way, you get out of that situation. But it's about what's in your heart. If you're doing it for the right reasons, if you're giving to other people, then in return, it works out for you too. But I just wanted to do something where I was helping young people become better people. Just happened to be in basketball. And I love it. I wake up every day just knowing the responsibility, also appreciative of the responsibility to help young men have an opportunity and to exceed in all facets of life, academically, socially, athletically. Then they become husbands, fathers, successful people in life. And that's the journey. That's the reason why I do it.
And Coach Ragland is similar to why I do this show, man, because you said it's some key, serving others. I feel like, this platform I built from the grassroots ground. I'm telling you, Coach Ragland, I did this from the ground up. Nobody helped me with this. I tried to get help and people blew me off with it back in the day. And now that they want to get involved, but now I'm like, nah, I didn't help you when I was nothing.
Absolutely.
But I've been doing this 12 years, but my goal is I want to give you all a platform to talk about your program without bias, without narrative. Just it's truly you and your program giving you an opportunity to talk about your program, because I feel like a lot of times on other networks, it's more of a narrative base of questioning. It's not like, hey, this is true, raw, real, like when the barbershop having a talk about your program.
Absolutely.
It's not like a robot or I got a list of questions I'm gonna ask you. Nah, we talking like two brothers in the barbershop, man. So I feel like I use this to serve others and help people get into a city of Atlanta, number 9 market in the country, with this platform I've been blessed to have for 12 years, man, and help people learn about your programs. I've had coaches tell me, Coach Ragland, this is truth, that they've gotten guys from listening to my show. Guys listening to my show, decided they heard them on my show and said, hey, they want to come play for them.
That's big time.
So that's the impact this show can have. And that's maybe so having. I want to serve you all, is give you all a platform for this stuff. Without nothing attached to it, no strings attached to it. Just, hey, come on, talk about your program for 15, 20 minutes. Yeah. It's all good. Nothing I need from you, just a few minutes of your time.
Yeah, and that's what people in our positions, that's what we're here to do. Serve others, create opportunity. Like at the end of the day, I think about our team. I can only play 5 dudes at a time. I'm giving all 16 of them, walk-ons included, an opportunity to play. But there's only 5 that I can play. But it's all about, I'm going to put in the time, staff's going to put in the time, energy, commitment, sacrifice for them to have the opportunity to be the best they can be. Now, they're going to take advantage of it or not, but it's all about opportunity. You're giving opportunity, I'm giving opportunity. Now let's have our young people take advantage of it.
I hear that, Coach. How's it been meeting your young men? When you take over a new job, it's always kind of that whole first awkwardness, because you didn't choose those young men. They didn't choose you. You chose them. So it's making them understand that, hey, I chose you all. I want to be here with you all. How's that been? But being on the bond with those young men, building relationships with these young men, building a rapport you need to be successful as a team going forward.
Yeah, it's been unique. Because when you commit to a team, you don't really commit to a coaching change. So for the returners, it's just building a rapport. They came in with a previous staff, but they're being coached by a different staff. The one thing that I wanted to do with them, especially, is let them know we understand. Like, we understand change can be difficult, can be tough. This isn't what you signed up for. However, it's let's be open. Let's be open to you being coached differently. We'll be open to your situation, and let's work together to make you the very best. The guys coming in that the old staff recruited and us, the new staff, brought in, the one thing that all 3 parties, returners, newcomers, old staff, signed, and guys we signed, they're all great people. That the previous staff did an unbelievable job recruiting really good people that are open to new relationships, that are open to different coaches coaching them. And as long as you're accepting to that, then you have an opportunity to go and be as good as you want to be, and everything that you're looking to strive to achieve. So we're a focus group staff on relationship. Some people talk about relationship building and we're relational, but they don't do it. We're going to do a ton in the community engagement, but we got to engage and have relationships with our student athletes first. And that's what we've been able to do. That's what we've grown, is relationship that's going to end up being a trusting one, but a trusting one is with honesty. And honesty can be tough, but people either respect honesty or they crave it and they want it. They never don't like you, being honest with you, except for maybe when it's something they don't want to hear. But at the end of it, they at least respect it. So that's how we want the relationships to grow, what we look to do with the relationships, and we've been fortunate to have really good people.
Now, for the workouts you have at Coach Ragland, let me ask you this. Which you be a new hire, how much do you do team stuff versus individual drills, get the guys better individually before you get back in the fall here, come August or September, get ready for practice?
Great question. So mainly it's been skill. We just want to work on skill development, dribble, pass, and shoot. Like we want them being players. A lot of guys think about, am I 1, am I 2, am I 3? Forget the number. Be a basketball player. Like we want you to make plays for your teammates, make plays that make sense. If it's for you, all right, go and finish it. If it's for your teammate, get off your hands, make the right play, let them finish the play. So really it's skill development and confidence. What we do every day is as much mental as it is physical. If your mind is right, your game is right. So we want to build up confidence. You build up confidence through, a committed, consistent work ethic. And I think we're only 2 days in, but they're accepting it. They're pushing themselves, and they're talking to their teammates to just get better in skill, get better in confidence, get better with pace, and just rep it out.
No doubt. And I feel like this goes right. You're in a great spot to find talent, man, in Evansville. Like, talk about recruiting Evansville. Like, you got to pretty much draw a circle around 300 miles so you can get in your car and find talent all over the Midwest, come down to even Nashville, Memphis, and find talent. So talk about that being the way you are, and you need your location to get to where you need to get to find talent that fits your program and be a Purple Aces, man.
Yeah. I mean, you always think about your footprint, like where you're at. You go down to Memphis, get players, go out to St. Louis, that area, Missouri, get you some good players. Go out to Louisville, go out east and get you some players up to Indianapolis. And I just think we're in a hotbed of really good players that know basketball, knowledgeable about it, and love it. And that's what you want. You want knowledgeable players that love to work to get better. And we're in a great area of Indiana, Kentucky, Missouri, Ohio, Illinois, like in this area where it's a lot of really good players that love the hoop and have some knowledge of it. And I think you can get down to, the Tennessees, Georgias, and, just different areas, even Florida, but all over the country from this area and get really good players that love a basketball league. The Missouri Valley's a basketball league. Like, it's not football. No disrespect to football, but it's just not what you get with the Missouri Valley. It's basketball driven. We play at the Ford Center in a great arena, but we go to so many other different arenas that are really good, passionate, knowledgeable fan bases. And to have that opportunity in this area is you get people from around here, the 3 to 4 hour radius, but you can reach the country and even overseas and get really good, talented players that want to play in a basketball league.
Let me ask you about Atlanta recruiting, because I feel like here, maybe I'm biased, but we have some of the top flight AAU programs, top flight high school coaches in the country. And you get a guy from Atlanta, he can be plug and play as a freshman because I feel like he's taught his IQ for basketball a little bit higher than it is other states in the country. So what about recruiting Atlanta when you come down here and find players all over the state here that can really fit a program and fit the bill for what a coach needs?
Yeah. So, I mean, the biggest thing is relationships. I think there's a lot of great players in the Atlanta area, in Georgia. And I think a lot of coaches psych themselves out to think that they can't go get those players because they are good players. But if you build really good relationships and you do the work, you can get them to play at your place. And that's the thing that we want to do here. We've not traditionally had a ton of players from that area, but I mean, you talk about dudes that know how to play, athletic ability, which that's what we want up here at Evansville, is length, athleticism, size. That's a great place to go and get some really good players from. So we're going to work on those relationships, build them, like just share our brand of basketball, how we want to play, and just get those relationships and get players from that area.
I got two more for you, Coach Ragland. One about non-conference scheduling. I know that's probably your toughest thing to do besides recruiting, non-conference scheduling. And I also know some of the games are probably done for you already. So after this year, we can actually do your own schedule for the most part. How you want to kind of go about doing it, man, going forward, being in the Valley, knowing your quality of conference as well. Also kind of get some quality mid-majors to come down and play you at the Sports Center as well.
Yep. I mean, great. Like, here's the thing. It's a great place to play. People will support it, especially in the Sports Center. And we're a conference that we should be playing more home games than away games. Like, that's just the truth. I love MTE events. I think they're great. I think it's great to get other teams at a neutral site. It's good for that team, and it's good for you. That's what you do in the NCAA tournament. And everybody wants to play in the NCAA tournament. Well, let's get to situations that put us in that realm before we get there. But more home games. We'll look to travel MTEs. I love playing in Vegas has a great tournament. Like warmer areas later, like in December for our team is great. But just a competitive schedule. Playing against different styles. I'm all about that. We'll play against a team that plays a Princeton style of basketball, which a lot of people don't like playing against because it's unique. But again, if you're thinking NCAA tournament, what if you run into a team that runs Princeton stuff? If you've never seen it, you're not prepared. So I just like quality opponents with different styles. We want to be pushed in every game, but we want to be prepared for conference season and the NCAA tournament. So play quality opponents at the Forest Center, playing MTEs, get ready for the conference season, then make a noise in the NCAA tournament.
That's one for you, Coach. I'm a foodie. I'm just be real with you. I have a house in Nashville still, so I come within Evansville and gamble. I'm not gonna lie to you, but I still do that. Come to the casino and gamble. So I would be real with you about this. So when I come to Evansville, Coach, what's the place I should go stop by and get some food at when I'm in town, man?
So you trying to get me in trouble? That's what you're trying to do. I got a couple of different places. I tell you what, Evansville is a foodie city. If you ever come in the fall festival, you'll get whatever you want from elephant ears to, it's a great place to go and visit. I'm a pizza guy in Evansville. You get all kind of different pizza from Toroni's, which is off the charts. It's right down the street, which is trouble for me. But Kipley's, Una Pizza, A-Zip, one of my Mob Pizza. There's so many different pizza places that are really, really good. And the good thing about Evansville, you'll get some not chain places here that like Cross-Eye Cricket, Comfort. I think it's Comfort Cricket. Great place to go. Angelo's downtown. A lot of options. Just call me when you come to town. We'll go break bread and chop it up at one of these places.
No doubt. We'll get you my number offline, Coach Ragland. This has been so much fun, brother. Glad you have the job. Like I said, I'm going to see you at Belmont for sure.
Let's do it.
I don't know about Murray, Kentucky. I don't know if I do Murray, Kentucky. But I can do Belmont for sure. I have a house right there in Nashville for sure, brother. I'm going to do Nashville for you, man. So
I look forward to it. Let me know if you ever come to Evansville. When we're in Atlanta recruiting, I'm going to hit your line. We'll connect. Let's show me around a little bit.
I sure will, and I got some stuff for you, brother. Hey, if you take your wife to this place in Atlanta, Rays on the River.
Rays on the River.
They'll score you some points, brother. I'm telling you that.
I like that. I need some pointers.
Yes, indeed. Folks, they're Ragland on the Bossman Show. Evansville Pro Basis new head coach.
Thanks so much.